The MACD on the daily time frames for the SPY, the QQQs, and the VIX is signaling for further bullish price momentum to continue in this market. Welcome back, everybody, to High Quality Trades, the channel where I provide top-notch technical analysis of the stock market, where we go over simple support and resistance levels, trend line breaks, and pattern formations. And I give you the price targets of where price is headed in the coming days. So let's get into it. In today's video, we will be going over the SPY, the QQQs, and the VIX. So first up, we have the SPY on the 4-hour time frame. On Friday, September 13th, the SPY closed at 562.01. It reached a high of 563.03 and a low of 559.45. We were positive 0.52% on the day. Alright guys, so what is price currently doing? Well, it does look like the SPY could not stay above its resistance here at 562.17. This is slightly bearish for price to fall back down towards support here at 557.28. But if that level holds as support and we head higher, and then we get above the 562.17 level, there is a gap out on the daily time frame that fills somewhere around 564.86. If we're able to fill this gap on the daily time frame, then that will most likely mean we're headed towards a full pattern completion of our falling broadening wedge here on the charts. This pattern ultimately completes up here around 574.70, but that's where I'd say price is most likely headed if we are able to break through our resistances here and then get above the 565.16 level, and then we push onwards to new all-time highs. The MACD on the daily time frame has curled up and created its first bar on Friday that is bullish for price to continue moving higher. This should push price further in the upwards direction. As long as we keep creating green bars and moving in the upwards direction on this MACD, then we should be headed higher. Going into the 15-minute time frame for just a moment, SPY is above its 200 period moving average. This is a bullish signal for price to continue moving higher. As long as we remain above this 200 period moving average, then price will continue its upwards momentum. Alrighty, let's go over the QQQs 4-hour time frame. So the QQQs was able to get above its resistance of 473.87. If we can stay above this level, then price is most likely headed towards 477.97. And then if we're able to get above that level, our next resistance level is 481.54. We did get sort of a bearish doji candle here on the 4-hour time frame, and so that may signal for price to fall. If we do get below this 473.87 level, price is most likely headed back down towards 469.28. We do have this 200 period moving average on the 4-hour time frame that may act as some support as well. That's sitting around 470.62. So if we pull up the MACD on the daily time frame, you will notice that it has created its first green bar here on the histogram, and it has curled upwards, and we are about to cross through the zero line. These are bullish signals for price to continue moving higher on the QQQs. As long as we continue moving upwards on the MACD and creating green bars on the histogram, then price will continue moving higher. Let's drop down into the 15-minute time frame and look at our 200 period moving average. This is moving upwards at the current moment, which will continue pushing price higher. As long as we remain above the 200 period moving average on the 15-minute, then price will most likely be headed up towards 477.97. And if we're able to get above that level, then 481.54 will be the next level of resistance. If we were to head lower, if we break below that 473.87 level, as I was saying, then and we come closer towards the 200 period moving average, it will act as support for the buyers, and then we should be headed back up towards resistance. Alrighty, let's go over the 15-minute time frame on the VIX. The VIX is below its 200 period moving average. This is bearish for price to continue moving lower. Going now onto the 4-hour time frame, the VIX did close below support here at 1722, so it is most likely headed down towards 1537. There's a gap here on the 4-hour time frame that doesn't fill until $15. If the VIX comes down here and fills this gap, and then it acts as support, and we head back up towards 1722, that would be bearish for the market. If the VIX was able to get above this $17 level, it is most likely headed towards 1888, and then we might try to fill this gap up here at 2197. If we go out onto the daily time frame, pull up that MACD, it is started to curl over and is headed towards the zero line. If it does cross through and head into negative territory, that will be bullish for the market, and we may continue moving higher. But if the VIX does find support at that 1537 level, and this MACD curls back up and starts creating green bars, that would be bearish for the market. Alright guys, and with that, that is the end of this video. Thank you for watching high quality trades. I'll see you guys in the next video on Tuesday night. Thanks for watching.